welcome back. We are going to go ahead and jump right into this new module starting with lesson 1. I'm super excited to talk to you guys about creating your first lead magnet. For some of you, it might not be your first, but we can always dive into those deeper and hopefully answer some questions so that we know exactly what your target audience is looking for. So if you've already gone through the initial modules and earlier lessons, then we've already established who your niche market is, who essentially that exact avatar is going to be. And so we have a pretty good idea of what they would be looking for as far as some free value or some freemium to give them in order to get them on your email list. Because as I mentioned in previous lessons, that is where the magic happens. When you get someone on your email list, statistics say that on a good email list, something that's high quality, something that was derived through a personal brand or very good marketing, each email on that list should be worth around $1 per month to you. So that would equate to, you get 5,000 people on a list, that would be a residual $5,000 a month income to you based on the type of content and value and products that you're offering to that list. So it's extremely, extremely important to make sure you're building that out the right way. And so getting high quality leads on your list is really where we're going to focus first. So in regards to creating a lead magnet, it's honestly a very, very simple process. People overcomplicate this, way more than it needs to be. So, stick with the KISS analogy, keep it stupid simple. Keep it simple, stupid, either way. And so, there's multiple different ways or multiple different things that you can give away as far as a lead magnet. I've got just a handful written out here. Some people are way more creative than that, and they've got, strategy calls that they can give away as a lead magnet. They've got, just all sorts of things that their audience will find extremely valuable. Sometimes it's even, a free plus shipping offer to get people on your list. And so, you've probably seen these floating around Facebook where somebody's giving away their brand new book for free. You got to pay shipping, and then they typically have an upsell on the back end, or once they get you on their list, they start, hitting you with different offers or ads for other products that they offer. So first off, I'm just going to kind of give you an example of, some catchy headlines, because honestly, headline is everything. They've done different studies on, different books that have been complete flops, in the market, and all they do is they do a simple branding change the name of the title, and then boom, the book hits the New York Times bestseller list in the next 3 months. So just make sure that, what you're working with, the name and title of your lead magnet, your ebook, your PDF, whatever it may be, is extremely catchy and targeted specifically for your audience. And so as far as a free ebook, we'll just say, I've been using kind of health and fitness, entrepreneurship as the different categories and whatnot throughout this training. And so, on this one, I'll just go, someone who is in the health and wellness arena here, right? Not necessarily more on the fitness, this would be more health and wellness. And so, that person might create a simple ebook like, 5 simple ways to, right? As I've mentioned earlier as well, it's always a good thing to throw numbers in your, in anything that you're trying to get attention on, whether you're writing a blog post, whether you're creating lead magnets, etc. Things with numbers that, essentially equate to bullet points in, the readers or viewers' minds. Make it simple, and it makes it enticing for them to go ahead and, click out of their work browser, jump onto something to maybe snack your ebook or download, because they, in their mind, believe it will be short, concise, and easily digestible in a short period of time. So, we'll go ahead and 5 simple ways to, and if it's for weight loss, it would be melt inches off your waist. That's way over there, so hopefully you guys can read that. That's just an example. All depends on what niche you're in. So keep that in mind. Make sure it is extremely niche specific so that whoever you are serving this freemium, this free content up to, it's going to actually, tug at them to go ahead and give you their email in exchange for that download. Now, as far as a PDF, this could be something that's actually very, very short, very simple, literally 1 to 3 pages. It can just literally be a simple 1-pager that gets the point across. And so for this, maybe this is someone who's in the fitness realm, they're trying to build up a fitness channel on YouTube, or wherever that channel may be, wherever they've kind of started to bring up their expertise. And so we'll just call this one, 3 easy steps to 6-pack abs. So very short, very sweet. Like I said, doesn't need to be anything crazy. Because do understand this, you do want to put a lot of work in this because you want it to provide a ton of value. But also realize that 80% of the people who request it will never crack the cover. Obviously it's digital, so they'll actually never open the download. So it's a very sad but true statement. Sometimes it's even less than that, just depending on where your leads are coming from. But if it is truly valuable information, your initial and intended audience is really looking for it, then they clearly will. So make sure it's provided with a ton of value. But my first ebook I put out was 25 pages, just absolutely ridiculous. I did not need to be giving all that value. I literally could have turned that into a course or turned that into a big training. But at the same time, I really wanted to give enough value away on the first go so people had a good taste in their mouth and they would want to come back for more in case they had questions or in case they wanted to purchase one of my products. So anyway, keep it simple, but make sure you are providing a ton of value. So now, as an example of actually one of the cheat sheets that I gave away, this was something a little bit shorter. I still believe it was right around 8 or 9 pages, which is surprising for me. I usually like to keep things short and concise, as you probably noticed with some of these video trainings. But this I actually extended a little bit more, just because, well, it was in the crypto space, cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, etc. And so I really needed to break things down enough to where they got value and they felt like they were comfortable enough to actually execute the steps in the ebook. And so that one was called Bitcoin Simplified. So clearly gets the name across. And so I just called that my Bitcoin Simplified cheat sheet. Taught them everything they need to know as far as getting an account set up to purchase crypto, getting it verified, linking their bank accounts, all that fun stuff, and then also how to start profiting with cryptocurrency. And so I built that list to, I think, well over 1,500 subscribers within about a 3-month period. And I would say about 70% of that, 80% maybe, was unpaid. That was completely organic through Facebook, Instagram, just my social channels, because I was putting enough value out there when it came to cryptocurrencies that people wanted to jump on board. Also, when you're selecting the different products that you're putting out in the marketplace, understand that trends factor into that a lot as well. And so if there's something new, something that's hot, everybody's talking about it, hence crypto, people are going to be looking for information on that type of product. So make sure it's not outside your niche. Make sure, my niche is, as I mentioned, help liberating people from financial bondage by using the internet and business systems. And so make sure that it fits within your niche, and as long as it does, run in that direction. All right, so last, as far as like a video training goes, great example of that was actually, what I gave away in order to, for a lot of you at least, in order to actually see and purchase this course. I used my, it was a free digital Nomad. What did I call that? Yeah, masterclass, that's right. And this was to, obviously went extremely well with my brand, was to teach people exactly what they needed to do to build a business online. And so it's going to give them a ton of value. And at the end, there's an offer to where they can actually dive in deeper if they truly decide that that was, the lane that they wanted to move forward in. And so hopefully that all makes sense, guys. We keep it short and simple because I'm not going to tell you how to write your own products. But just make sure, like I said, extremely valuable. Don't rack your brain on it. Don't spend months working on this. It's much better to get a simple 1 to 3 page cheat sheet up and running, just to start grabbing leads as quickly as possible. Make sure it's valuable to your niche, and you guys will be moving in the right direction. So hope you guys got value from that. Appreciate you guys watching. We'll jump over to the next lesson here in just a bit, so we'll see you over there.